Hi, Miss Francis here. We are formulating scrubs today. Little heads up, detailed information and my opinion on these formulations are going to be at the end of the video. So first scrub, 50-50, any oil you have in your pantry, any kind of sugar you got to. Most people use granulated sugar. 50-50 measurement. I prefer to formulate in grams. Mix them both together, place them in your jar, your bowl, whatever you're going to have to use, and that's it. You're going to have a beautiful, lovely body scrub. Scrub number 2 is a emulsified body scrub. This is the favorites of most. More of a spa quality scrub, of course. I love this one myself because it is great for shipping and just moving around with traveling with that kind of thing, because it doesn't leak. It won't leak on you even in different temperatures, so that's good. And I'm in the Caribbean, so it's warm all the time. Here we have our different oils and butters already melted. We're adding the hardener, and you also saw me add the emulsifying wax. We use Oliven 1000 as our emulsifier. You can use any emulsifier wax you have on hand or what is accessible to you. Put it in your hot water bath, which is just a pan on the stove. Put about 1 inch or 2 of water. Put your beaker in there. Let it all melt. Keep the temperature a little more on the low side, especially if you're using like shea butter and mango butter. Pay attention to the melting point, so get the information necessary from your suppliers. This particular scrub needs to be re-solidified. So in the video there, that's the same oils and waxes you saw that was liquid, re-solidified. So I added my Oprofin, which is my preservative of choice. I also added my granulated sugar, which is my exfoliant of choice here. And now you see me adding a bit of essential oil, and I use my essential oil at 1%. For those of you in my country, in Trinidad Tobago, I just using one from VNS. This is lemongrass. Right, so I'm putting my percentage in, or my formulation weighed out. I am doing a 340 gram batch, but I give you percentages so you can work out the amount you want to do on your own and make that. So you're just mixing that up in here, and of course I just love body scrubs, and I love this one in particular. It's not greasy, it's not oily, it's just really creamy, really smooth, really nice. It picks up better than the first one, as you can see in this video, because it's held together by the emulsification, and it creams up really nice when you add a bit of water to it. There you can see that, and it leaves the skin so moist, so supple, so nice. This is how we do our body scrubs, the emulsify method. So you're going to see a picture of that right here. Love this. Let's jump right into a nice bubbly foaming, I don't know why I say that so wrong, body scrub. Because I started off as a soap maker, I do a cream soap base, which is how I do our facial scrub. We also do this cream soap base to sell wholesale, and we always keep a lot of it on hand, and that's how I do this. Of course, I will do another video another time using surfactants, eco-friendly surfactants. So that's going to be another video. But this is a nice, easy way for beginners, because this video is for beginners, on getting that bubbly, nice body scrub. I added some turmeric powder to this. I added some fragrance oil to this one, citrus smell. I think this was citrus strawberry from Nature Garden, if I am correct. And mix it and whip this up really good. Of course, add your preservative, Oprofin again. This is an oil-based product. There's no water in here, so Oprofin is my preferred choice. Now, I could pipe this and make it look all pretty, but I'm just going to give away some of this. Yes, we are doing a giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away one of this emulsified one and one of this firming one. Yes. For those of you, of course, who follow us on all our social medias and share this video. Yeah. So this is going to be the winner of this is going to be announced in our next video, and you're going to get a video from us every week from now on. So look forward to our formulations for beginner series. Look at the bubbles on that. Hi. Okay, So I want to give you all my thoughts and opinions on the scrubs that we just formulated, keeping in mind that the formulation that we have given is beginner friendly, and we want you to feel proud and take pride and joy in coming up with your own formulation, right? So these are just guidelines. Of course, there's so many exfoliants you could use and so many different things you can experiment with. These are guidelines on formulating a great body scrub, one that you would be proud of, one that you can call your own. So we're not giving you Kylex Naturals formulations, okay? We're giving you guidelines. We're helping you along the way. Just putting that out there. We are also going to be giving away 4 ounces of the bubbly, the foaming one, and 2 of the emulsified forms at the end of this, of course. Those winners are going to be announced in our following video. So the video that comes up after this, which is the following week, the winners would be announced there. How do you qualify, or how do you get submitted to win? You must be following our social medias accounts, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, only those 3, and you must share this video. We're going to give away some samples of those so you guys can try it and see, you know, what's going on, so you imagine what the real stuff is like. All right, so opinions on scrub number 1. Now, scrub number 1 was basically 50% exfoliant, 50% oil of your choice. This is why we put the formulation that way. Pick an oil of your choice, pick an exfoliant of your choice. We're using granulated sugar here. All right, 1, it settles, and if it settles, that means oil is going to be on the top. It's going to leak if you have to ship it. Well, that's 2 bad things there already. The fact that it settles and the fact that it will leak. You can't ship it, you can't travel with it. 3, it has no preservative in it. So from the time water comes in contact with it, or your dirty hands, bacteria in your hands will get into it. It's going to grow yeast, mold, and bacteria. So that's a no-no. The only way to prevent that is to take out some prior to going to the shower to use it. That's a lot of work for me. I like my scrub right there that I can dip my hands and go and, you know, use it to suit. So that's a no-no for me, right? So it's going to be hard to give friends and family something like that, especially if it's going to spoil that fast. It's not something that you can keep in the fridge. But it's a great scrub nonetheless. It's a quick fix. You don't have any, go whip up that, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of oil, make it a 50-50 ratio. You're going to have a great scrub. And if you like that one, the emulsified one, which is my personal favorite and so many favorites, is what we will consider a nice spa quality scrub. Emulsified scrubs, those have preservative, so that's a plus right there. So that means water that comes in contact with it, or if your hands get in it, nothing's going to happen. It's going to be good. 2, because of the emulsifying nature, it doesn't leak, it doesn't separate, so it's going to be easy to ship, it's going to be easy to travel with. And that's we use Oliven 1000 as an emulsifier here at Kylex Naturals, and that's because it's eco-friendly, it's eco-certified for natural cosmetics. But you can use normal emulsifying wax, emulsifying NF. Nothing's wrong with that. Use what you have at hand, use what's comfortable for you. Do your research, figure out what oils you have, what butters you want to use, how luxurious you want it, who you want to sell it to, the price point you want to sell it at, and come up with your own formulation. So again, the formulation that was given, a little bit, let me say standardized, a little bit on the basic side, but you can do so much with it. Number 3, our final one. Now, we did not use surfactants to get that firming, bubbly aspect of it. So because Miss Francis started off as a soaper, I made cream soaps. Now we do sell the cream soap base, always have that in stock, and that is how I do the firming one. Yes, you could use surfactants, of course, experiment with that. Of course, we're going to do a video later down using surfactants to show you another method of doing scrubs that firm and bubble like that. But the cream soap base, because I have it on hand, it's easier for me to use. So we did 50% exfoliant, and then we take away from the 50% of the cream soap base to add an essential oil or a fragrance oil of your choice. If it's an essential oil, it's going to be 1%. If it's a fragrance oil, you can go up to 5%, depending on how scented you want it. You could make these for different skin issues and problems and skin types and things like that, because our facial line, our facial scrub is done with this third method, right? People love it. It's creamy, it's nice, it's gentle, and they get that cleanse and exfoliation all at the same time. So sometimes most of them choose to skip the wash on days where they're using their exfoliation or their facial scrub from us. So if you have tried our facial scrub, Kylex Naturals facial scrub, this is the method we use. All right, of course, what we showed in the video is just a basic way of doing it. Experiment and make it to suit. Is our preservative of choice here. You can do these scrubs with, I have my notes, I always have my notes. It's very important as a formulator to have your notes. Write down your mistakes, write down the ones that come out great, right? You can use different oxides for color if you want to do color, especially in the multi-pad, want to make it all pretty. You could use your granulated sugar, of course, but add poppy seed state to give it a little texture, a little variation, a little different. Add coffee grounds, add blueberry seeds, you know, choose different fragrances, different essential oils to suit. Make this scrub formulation. All the stuff that I used, I'm going to put links below where you can find it and buy it in order to start to formulate your own or utilize, you know, and just do your own thing, something you're proud of.